This ball amount at the end of the show, thrown by our winning bowler. You win the jackpot plus a set of brand new bowling balls from Paramount Industries. And right now, Joe Ashline starting our second game.
Joe clears out 7, but leaves him a tough spare. 1, 4, and 7.
Mentioned that Joe uses all of the approach while moving up to the foul line. His back heel usually is more often than not over the back end of the approach.
Right through the middle, the 1 to 5 and the 9 pins out of there. Spread eagle plus the 8 left. I'll try to go after the 3, 6, and 10. Oh, just missed that 3.
Nice 9. Stu Bergman leading by 6, as you see in the match.
Outmarking Joe Ashline, 5 marks to 3. All Stu's being spares, and 2 out of the 3 for Joe were strikes.
Another one. Spare number 6 for Stu Bergman. And a 6 fill.
Stu gave the little extra body English. He thought he was going to have a little more in that fill. I kind of agreed. Instead, he's got the 3, 6, 10 and the 7 pin, and it was too far right.
Adds 6 more to his lead, so it's 12 in all. No, another big strike for Joe Ashline. He's only got 1 spare, but he has had 3 huge strikes.
We got to slow this one way down because it's gone, folks. You blinked, you missed it. Same ball. Same ball.
Yes, for the double. We've talked about this before, Dan, about a guy who comes on and seems to have a lot of strikes going, but not many spares. Usually that comes back to haunt him. We'll have to see if that's the case for Joe here. He has only 1 spare, but he now has the double strike. Of course, if you have enough double strikes, it doesn't matter, I suppose.
Right. You throw a double strike, that means the other person probably have to throw 3 good marks to equal the same as the double strike. Of course, depending on what the next ball is for Joe. Yes, nice spare.
Finesse spare that time for Stu Bergman on the 4 horsemen.
Tough spare leave, the 4 horsemen a lot of times. 3 pin comes off the wall. Only the 6 and the 10 pin go. And he comes right back with a 9 pin drop. Now, the last piece of wood rolled against, well, it's turned a little bit now, but it rolled against that 9 pin first, so let's see what he decides to do. He's going to go right straight at it.
He's got it. 2 spares in a row for Stu Bergman. We'll take a timeout. When we return, Joe Ashline will be working on 2 strikes in a row. Don't go away. Joe Ashline testing the slide on the approach as he is set to go. Has 2 strikes in a row working.
Well, like I said, that ball's important. For a minute, I thought he was going to almost hit the half Worcester, but hit the quarter pins and ended up with 7.
Almost picked that off for the spare. 75.5 for Joe Ashline.
Not too shabby. With only benefit of 2 marks.
Has a high single of 203. I bet he had a few strikes in that game.
Four horsemen and the 8-pin left.
Joe's going to wait for that wood, the 1 and the 10 waiting. And a 10 box. Stu Bergman now to come up, working on the second of 2 spares in a row, as you see. Trying to hang on to his lead here. He led by 6 coming into this game.
Well, anything over 5, he will maintain that lead. That's
nope.
Only going to be 4.
And a 6 box.
Disappointing 6, so that's just like 2 10 boxes, spare 4 and 6, so the lead remains at 5 pins. Overall for Joe Ashline, leads by 11 in this game.
Oh my, the head pin was hit and just slid over to the right. Did not go down. Probably better off with it up though. Another 6 box.
So now the lead is pushed to 9. Opening games, Stu Bergman 128, Joe Ashline 122. Right now, Stu is only 70 through 6, where Joe Ashline's 85. And almost another strike.
Didn't get the 8-pin. Gets it there for the spare. That's only his 2nd spare this late in the 2nd game.
It's amazing. 17 boxes, 2 spares.
Of course, they may start to come in bunches at any time, I suppose. The wood may determine this one.
They always say that. It's interesting to, if we knew, say, tell Joe that he'll, after 70 boxes, have 2 spares, but be ahead in the match. And Joe's going to take a look. Not quite sure what he's looking at. He just can't get around that front piece. So.
Takes it out. Back-to-back spares for Joe. And now Stu Bergman trying to forget what happened the last time he came up. And he rolled those 2 6 boxes. Well, he was off target again, but actually got a bit of a break as he's got some wood left on the table.
That's going to help with the 4 horsemen and the 9. Piece of wood in between the 3 and the 6.
And takes it out.
Actually, he's outmarking Joe in this. Well, no, that's 4 apiece now. But, of course, Joe had the double strike and a 9 fill on one of his spares, and he's yet to fill the other. Well, good break off the head pin again. This time, 1-4-7. And looked to be some help in between.
That's what he's looking at.
He's got to catch the head pin.
Oh.
I thought he would come closer, if not making that shot. They did not touch the 4 and the 7.
10 bucks for Stu. Joe Ashline will get a chance to add to the lead, which right now is at 11.